the group, that group, the 5. So that's a problem now, because some of you will have people that are coming to you asking for help, but they don't appreciate what made you to be who you are. There are mentees like that. They would want you to divorce yourself from everything and just commit yourself to him or to her. Which means you have to pick every call. If you don't pick his call, be ready to explain why. Yeah, please. Am I talking to somebody here? You have to explain. I remember there was another mentee that I wanted to see. Then I told my brother to invite him. And then he came. By the time he arrived, I had received another call. There was an emergency somewhere. And I said, okay, you can go back. I will see you when he was offended. He was offended. And he was now saying to my brother, but you should have told me, I've wasted fuel. Now, in as far as I can remember, I bought the car for him. And I give him fuel allowance. He's not a pastor. No. He's a mentee. Inviting a person, and the phone, he called on the phone, I bought the phone. The only thing that belongs to him there is a line. That's his own. I cannot say about that one. He called him on my phone, and he drove my car, burning my fuel to come to see me, and I just gave an excuse. He's offended. I'm telling you, the people that I'm dealing with, so there is nothing that you can ever do for certain people that will make them appreciate who you are. Never. So mentoring now becomes a calling unless God has called you. Don't stop mentoring people. God has to call you and the angel has to appear. You have to have a dream and a vision of mentoring other people. And you have to apologize. What's wrong with us? These are people that I wouldn't want you to help. You. No. They will kill you. I can handle some of them. As long as God has said, this one, do your best. I've given you the grace. I will know there will come a time. But if it is pride that is bothering your mentee, even God himself could not deliver Lucifer. There was not enough deliverance power to deliver Lucifer from pride. If it is pride that is bothering the person that you are helping, and pride comes in different levels. If it is still at a level where you can help the person, help him. Help him. But at least you will begin to appreciate why every other person has abandoned him. You will know when you begin to bless him and when you begin to help him, how difficult it is for him to appreciate you. So a person coming to you now asking for help, ask him a question. So why did you prefer me? What have you seen? or how they struggle to even explain and to give you reasons. Because a person cannot just come and just say, okay, I want you to help me. Why have you decided to come to me? Of all the people, we have got terraces and the overflow. Why me? There are people here, already they've marked you, they've seen you, they are coming. Please help me. Why you? And if a mentee cannot explain, cannot give you a list of reasons, it means he doesn't have that eye that appreciates who you are. I should be able to explain to pastor that, pastor, even before I start talking about spiritual things, the way you move, you are so reluctant, you are not in a hurry. I like your style. I'm a person of too much speed, but I can see there's great calmness upon you. I'm describing the person because, now listen to me. He is not in a panic mode. Naturally, just looking at him, it appears as if everything that he does is like he's ahead of time, though he is behind time. I'm describing him now. Okay? So if you are going to be dealing with such a person, you know that he's not going to be in a hurry. So if you want him to do something now, don't find him as your mentor. Find somebody else. You have to know his strengths. So now, so look at this now. That's something that he has, which even the wife knows. So if they are going to have any meeting, discuss about anything, and this thing has to be done this week, she knows what I'm saying. You can reach a conclusion today, and she's not even sure whether the husband is agreeing to this, because he has to take his time, think about it. It has to be properly digested before it comes out. And on a different day, when she's talking about something else, that's when he comes back and says, but that issue, I think, now, so if you are going to be mentored by such a man, you have to know that.
It's true, Father.
You have to know
Very true,
that.
you are prophesying.
Am I saying it's a weakness? No, it's a strength. It's a strength. Because by so doing, you don't make a lot of mistakes. If we are to change his character now and say, we want you to be, because there are people like that, they are too fast. Personally, if a person is too fast, I get confused. I don't know how to deal with such a person. If a person is speed. If you are to go back into his history and ask even the parents, he was never this calm before. He was very fast. So it was a moment he deliberately made a decision to say, I've seen that if I'm traveling too fast, I make a lot of mistakes. And there was a moment when he decided to just be calm. And by so doing, avoiding making a lot of mistakes. You know, if you are driving at 200 kilometers an hour, if anything happens, chances of controlling the vehicle are very, very slim. But at 80, if anything happens, you can do something about it. Speed is killing a lot of people. Making rash decisions, quick decisions. But my issue is, do you know from now, not because I'm a prophet, but because I analyze, I look at you and I observe, I'm able to, even from now, if you say talk about me for the next 1 hour describing you, I'll continue doing that. But if I ask you to talk about me for the next 1 hour, you'll never be able to do that. I'm talking to all of you now. This is what causes some of you to lose certain people that God has sent into your life. You know, there are people like David. David would sin, commit some serious sins before God. But how easy it was for God to forgive him. But it wasn't easy for David to be forgiven. The way he would cry, the way he would even fast. He would go for days begging God to forgive him. And his approach to God, the way he would ask for forgiveness, it was much more intense than the sin that he had committed. Now you are waiting for another person to come to help you. But already God has given you people before that have already tried to help you. But you don't know how to appreciate them. Even some of you saying thank you twice, you can't. You can't. A person who gives you a loaf of bread, you say thank you. Another one comes with a jacket, you still say thank you. You can't feel the difference.